The next morning, I woke up a little behind schedule, so Mike and his friends left without me, which is fine. I never thought we'd all remain friends like that anyway. I still made it to school on time, just didn't have time to stop to get breakfast before my first class. I was starving the whole morning. I had Spanish class right before lunch, and I hope this class goes by fast. I need to get to the store and buy a hero. For those outside New York City, a hero is a sandwich. It's served on hero bread and made in a corner store. My Spanish class was always rowdy, and we just got a new teacher. This must be her first year of teaching. She should have started maybe in a smaller grade, but the class is rarely quiet. No one knows what happened to our last Spanish teacher. We came in one morning and Mr. Perez was gone, and now Miss Rios was here. Anyway, I take my seat and the bell rings shortly after the teacher is trying to get the class quiet to take attendance. Yo, can y'all shut up? I want to be marked present, I hear a voice say. I turn to see where it came from. I still don't know too many people, but I've seen her before. Well, just in this class anyway. The teacher says thank you to her and tries to take attendance again. The same boy tries to interrupt the teacher again. Are you stupid? The same girl asks. Shut up! I want to be marked present, she continues and rolls her eyes. I start to laugh to myself. The boy looks at her but says nothing. Dumbass, she mumbles under her breath. When she looks my way, I am laughing and it makes her laugh. She is a really pretty girl. Brown skin, almost like the perfect shade of chocolate. She has pretty, full, long black hair, and it was cut into a style to shape her face. I don't remember how tall she is in passing. Sitting, she doesn't look very tall. We are probably similar in height. She has a slim, thick build to her. Miss Rios starts taking attendance. Hopefully today we get through it. Summer Raina Williams. I raise my hand. It's Summer Rain Williams, miss. It's been 2 weeks. Just stick with Summer. It's not that hard, but it's okay. No, I will get your name right. She has a thick Spanish accent, which probably made her pronouncing it properly hard, but she could just say Summer and make her life easy. Tony Joy Johnson. I hear a sigh from across the room. Tony J, the brown skinned girl says, sounding annoyed. Sorry, these names are different for me. Mess up the black names. I get it, Tony says. You will not speak of that. It is not because you are black. I am trying my hard, Tony J. Miss, relax, Tony chuckles. Miss Rios finishes off attendance and tries to teach. Literally, no one is paying attention to this woman. I copy what she had on the board and just move to the homework she assigned. The bell rings finally, which seems like forever. All the classes start to break into the hallway. I hear commotion going on and I hope this doesn't mess me up leaving the building to get some food. I look down the hall and see two boys arguing. I think I've seen them before. I am in my own world for the most part. One boy is brown skinned, tall, and skinny. He has to be about 6 feet maybe. And he's skinny like a string bean. He was arguing with someone almost double his weight. He's brown skinned too, but a little shorter, maybe 5'9". It was hard to make out anything being said, and then other people in the hallway started screaming, Fight! Fight! Miss Rios ran to call school safety and trying to pull students back in the class. She grabs Tony's arm. Miss, no, you can't control one class. How are you trying to control? She is interrupted because Miss Rios now grabs my arm to pull me back in. Miss Rios, be this aggressive in class. You not about to fight them niggas in the hallway? I don't know how school safety got upstairs that quickly, but they started screaming for everyone to get back in their classrooms. And if people want to fight, other people shouldn't be stupid enough to shout fight. Then they added how we all need to pay more attention in our classes. I start laughing and so does Tony. I don't know if I'm more mad he called everyone dumb or the fact that I didn't eat breakfast and that fake ass fight ruined lunch. I am too skinny for this shit, I say. Word, I need some food myself, Tony says. Y'all are pretty, the same boy who interrupted attendance says to the both of us. We both automatically shot him and if looks can kill glare. What? I say, sounding annoyed. You and her are mad pretty. So, can I get both of y'all numbers? It's enough for me for 2 girls, he asked. I wouldn't give you my birthday, let alone my number, I reply. Tony starts laughing. I did ask if he was dumb, but he never answered. I guess we know now. We laugh harder. Yo, y'all mean as fuck, he says, but starts laughing himself. He wasn't even ugly, but that overconfidence he had just now was not really my lane of things. He is about 5'8", light skin, caramel complexion, almond eyes, and a really round head. That probably sounds terrible, but he wasn't ugly. He dressed nicely too. Well, today. I don't know about every day. I gotta start paying attention more often. Not just to him, in general. Finally, school safety says we can leave our classrooms, but we can't leave the building for food. So, I will starve until I get home. Great, I say. Where you from? Tony asks. I'm from Brooklyn. I live in Flushing though. Where you from? Mostly lived in Left Rack my whole life. Y'all Brooklyn niggas? Always. Mad proud. How long you lived in Queens? She asks as we walk out of the classroom toward the staircase. I start laughing. I moved here when I was 10. We get downstairs on the first floor. I started to walk toward the lunchroom and Tony says, Oh, Summer, come over here with me real quick. I walk with her toward 3 other girls who are leaning on the wall. There are kids all over the hallway since no one can leave the building. The 3 girls on the wall give Tony a confused look as we get closer. What's up? One girl says, directed toward Tony. What's up, bitches? Tony says. Why we can't leave the building? Some stupid fight. Fuck them. Anyway, this is Summer Rayne. Summer, this is Quay, Sierra, and Gigi. Hey y'all, I say, directed toward them. The 3 of them look like they could be related. Quay was the prettiest out of the 3 of them. She was similar in height to me and Tony. She looks maybe 5'4". Tony was about 5'2" now that I see her standing. Anyway, Quay has a light brown sugar complexion. She is slim thick too. She has shoulder-length hair with a Chinese bang straight across her face. If you don't know what a Chinese bang is, it is a bang that goes from ear to ear right above your eyes. I think the correct term is a blunt bang, but in New York City, we say Chinese bang. Respectfully, of course. Sierra and Quay look similar in appearance. Sierra is just taller and has a thicker body frame. She is about 5'7". She had the same hairstyle as Quay. They both had on the red and black Jordans I had. Y'all bitches in these Jordans, Tony says. We all look down and start laughing. Gigi is a little darker than Quay and Sierra. She has a side bang instead of a Chinese bang. She looks like she's about 5'4" and slim too. Where you from? Gigi asked me. I live in Flushing. Oh, we from Iraq Island. I know you heard of Nori, she says in an excited tone. Oh, shut up with that shit, Gigi. Just say Left Rack, Tony says. Word. You sound like a groupie, Quay says. Leave her. She is proud of where she's from, Sierra says. Exactly, Gigi says. Let her do that shit when it's just y'all then, Tony says. Everyone starts laughing. Your name is Summer what? Gigi asks. Summer Rayne, but you could just call me Summer. Oh, okay. I'm Gianna, but everyone calls me Gigi. I am about to go home. This whole no lunch shit is killing me, Quay says. Word. When the bell rings, I'm leaving too. I'm starving, Sierra says. You bitches is always absent anyway, Tony says. Then no one will miss us. Quay says and sticks her tongue out at Tony. Tony starts laughing. They kind of remind me of Kiana, Claudia, Kara, and Chantel. The bell rings to end whatever lunch period we just had. Quay and Ciara say goodbye to everyone and walk toward the staircase and go out the side door. The rest of us make our way to our class. As Tony and I are walking, this boy grabs her arm. He is a tall, light-skinned-ish, not kind of light-skinned boy. He was more like a reddish kind of complexion, maybe. He looks mixed, maybe black and Spanish. He was about 6 feet with curly black hair. She gives him a death stare while she looks him up and down. Hi, Tony, he says. Hi, Jules. Get off my arm. She says in a dry tone and pulls her arm out of his grip. He gives her the biggest smile I've ever seen. Her reaction to him kind of confused me, but I barely know her and don't know him at all. She rolls her eyes and we make our way up the stairs. We have classes at opposite ends of the hall. See you tomorrow, girls, she says. See you tomorrow.